Hello friends, myself Pankaj Sudhar welcomes you to my YouTube channel Mewadi Success. Today we will solve the previous year questions of GATE 2023. In this video we will solve the questions of general aptitude from question number 1 to question number 5 which carry 1 mark each. These questions are common for instrumentation engineering, geology and geophysics, mathematics, petroleum engineering, engineering sciences, and life sciences because all these papers are conducted on the same day. Question number 1. The village was nestled in a green spot. Fill in the blank, the ocean and the hills. Option A thought, option B in, option C 8, option D between. Its right answer is option D between. Because thought implies movement from one side to another, like the boy passes through a tunnel. In indicates being within an enclosed space, like the Udaipur Solar Observatory is surrounded by water and it is located in Fatehsagar Lake. 8 indicates a specific point or location or a specific time, like in this sentence, I arrived at the office at 9 a.m. So office is a particular location and 9 a.m. is also a specific time. Between accurately conveys the village locations in the middle with the ocean on one side and hills on the other side. Question number 2. Disagree is opposite of agree. Then whose opposite is protest? By word meaning. Option A refuse, option B pretext, option C recommend, option D refute. Its right answer is option C recommend. Because refuse means to decline or reject something. Pretext means a false reason or excuse. Refute means to prove something wrong or false. So all these three are not opposite of protest. So these are the wrong options. But recommend is the opposite of protest. It's mean to suggest or endorse something positively, the opposite of protesting. So the right option is recommend. In other way, if we disagree with someone, then we protest that thing. In the same way, if we agree with someone, then we recommend that thing. Question number 3. A Frebus number is defined as a 3-digit number with all digits odd and no two adjacent digits being the same. For example, 137 is a Frebus number, while 133 is not. How many such Frebus numbers exist? Option A 125, option B 720, option C 60, option D 80. Its right answer is option D 80 because a Frebus number conditions: first, all digits must be odd. Second, the number must have 3 digits. Third, no two adjacent digits can be the same. So we have total 5 odd numbers 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9. So for the 3-digit number, for the 100th position, we have 5 choices 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9. If we select 7 as the hundredth position, then this 7 cannot be used for the 10th position. So for the 10th position we have 4 choices, 1, 3, 5 and 9. So if we select 3 as the 10th position, then these 3 cannot be used for the unit place, but 1, 5, 7 and 9 can be used for the unit place. However, 7 is used at hundredth position and it can also be used for the unit place because it is not just the adjacent digit. So it can also be used for the unit place. So the total number of Fibonacci number will be equal to multiplying the choices for each digit, which is equal to choices for the first digit multiplied by choices for the second digit multiplied by choices for the third digit, which is equal to 5 into 4 into 4, which is equal to 80. Hence, the total number of Fibonacci numbers is equal to 80. Question number 4. Which one among the following statements must be true about the mean and the median of the scores of all candidates appearing for GATE 2023? Option A. The median is at least as large as the mean. Option B. The mean is at least as large as the median. Option C. At most half the candidates have a score that is larger than the median. Option D. At most half the candidates have a score that is larger than the mean. Its right option is option C. At most half the candidates have a score that is larger than the median. For example, if we have symmetric score like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9 of 9 candidates, then the median is middle number which is equal to 5 and mean is average of these scores which is equal to 5. In this case, option A and option B will be right. But if the score is asymmetric like 1 triple 2 3 triple 7 9, in this case median is the middle number which is equal to 3 and mean is the average of these scores which is equal to 4.44. In this case option A will be wrong because in this case the median is not at least as large as the mean. If we have scores like these 1 triple 2 3 triple 7 double 9, in this case mean is the average of these scores which is equal to 4.9. Since these number of candidates are even, hence the median will be the average of two middle number 3 and 7 which is equal to 5. In this case option B will be wrong because in this case the mean is not at least as large as the median. If we have scores like these 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 19, 25, in this case very few candidates have very high score. In this case median is the middle number which is equal to 4 and mean is the average of all these scores which is equal to 7.33. In this case option D will be wrong because mean is 7.33 and 19 and 25 is larger than 7.33, but 5 and 5 is not larger than 7.33, and hence option D is wrong. But for all these options of scores, option C is right because at most half the candidates have a score that is larger than the median, that is half of the score 7779 is greater than median 3. 6, 7, 8, 9 is greater than 5. 7, 7, 9, 9 is greater than 5. 5, 5, 19, 25 is greater than 4. Hence, option C is right. The median is at least as large as the mean. This statement is wrong. माध्यिका कम से कम माध्य जितनी बड़ी होती हैं. This statement does not necessarily have to be true. The median is the middle value when the data is sorted, and the mean is the average of all values. The median can be less than, equal to, or greater than the mean depending on the distribution of scores. That is, if the distribution is symmetric, then the mean and median will be equal, and if symmetric distribution is not, that is asymmetric distribution, then the mean and median will not be equal. In the same way, the mean is at least as large as the median. This statement is also wrong. माध्य कम से कम माध्यिका जितना बड़ा है. This statement does not necessarily have to be true for the same reasons mentioned in option A. The relationship between the mean and median depends on the distribution of scores. At most, half the candidates have a score that is larger than the mean. This statement is also wrong. अधिक से अधिक आधे अभ्यर्थियों का अंक औसत से अधिक हैं. This statement is not necessarily true. The mean is the average of all scores, and there can be scenarios where more than half of the candidates have a scores larger than the mean, especially if the distribution is skewed with a few very high scores. At most, half the candidates have a score that is larger than the median. This statement is right. अधिक से अधिक आधे उम्मीदवारों का स्कोर माध्यिका से बड़ा है. This statement is always true when you have a set of scores. By definition, the median is the middle value when the data is sorted, since half of the data is below the median and half is above it. At most, half the candidates can have scores larger than the median. Question number 5. In the given diagram, ovals are marked at different height edge of a hill. Which one of the following options P, Q, R and S depicts the top view of the hill? Option A, in which all ovals are dense at right side. Option B, in which all ovals are dense at left side. Option C, in which all ovals have same center. Option D is like this. So its the right option is option B, figure Q. In this, all ovals are dense at left side, because when we see from top of the hill, all ovals are dense at the left side. This can also be seen in this animation. The top view of topmost oval, top view of second oval, top view of third oval, top view of fourth oval, top view of fifth oval, top view of sixth oval, and finally the top view of seventh oval. So we have seen that all ovals are dense at left side. Please like this video, share this video and subscribe my YouTube channel Mewadi Success and press notification bell icon. Thank you.